experienced anything like Brexit before. Brexit will never be a win-win because that Brexit will take approach to Brexit. No deal Brexit. A multiverse of differing branches of history. Brexit.
So, what is really going on with Brexit? Actually, all these big issues can be seen as just some games. Today, I'm gonna talk about finance and service industries. See what occurs on those finance companies. More specifically, should they run or remain? There are many issues that can be modeled by game theory. While today I am only going to introduce the coordination in games. Let's assume there are two economic agents, Company A and Company B. You can consider them as an accounting firm and an investment bank, for instance. Both of them are currently located in London. We assume they cooperate a lot in business. Before we start to model the game, here is some background knowledge which will be useful. Recently, Prime Minister May and all MPs have agreed that a no-deal Brexit will not happen. But still, some finance companies have already been preparing for that, since the final date is coming and no significant agreement has been approved. Frankfurt seems to be the most suitable city for the next financial center in Europe. So, let's say there are two options faced by Company A and B, whether to remain in London or to leave for Frankfurt. Now we have the game. If both of them choose Frankfurt, then they get a 2 each. If one chooses Frankfurt and the other chooses London, then the one who chooses London gets 1 and the other gets 0, because they will lose their mutual business and moving will cost extra expenses. If both of them remain, then they get a 2 each as well. As we can see from the table, there are two Nash equilibria. And then we are going to look at payoff dominance and risk dominance. A Nash equilibrium, Frankfurt, gives the same payoffs to both players A and B as a Nash equilibrium London. Thus, there is no payoff dominance in this game. The Nash product is an equilibrium that is the product of the opportunity costs of unilaterally deviating from that equilibrium for each player. The pure strategy equilibrium with the greater Nash product is risk dominant. Since London gives greater Nash product, it is risk dominant in this game. Therefore, we choose London. Both of them should remain in London. However, if we have some more information, like this, 15 international financial institutions, including Morgan Stanley and Citibank, have proposed clear plans to move their European operation headquarters from London to Frankfurt. Let's see what changes. In this case, due to a signal that Frankfurt is highly likely to become the new financial center, the payoffs of leaving for Frankfurt rise to 4 for both A and B. And as you can tell in the comparison and calculation, Frankfurt is obviously dominant strategy in terms of payoff, dominance and risk dominance. Now we have a conclusion for this little part of Brexit. For the better outcomes of companies in the financial sector, leaving for Frankfurt might be the dominant strategy. Thank you very much for watching this.